Am I the asshole for telling my fiance that I don't want to take care of her kids? I have been with my fiance, Tina, for 9 years now. We are both 34. She has 2 sons with her ex from high school. One is 14 and the other is 12. Both good kids. I've always been there for them with 0 issues. Tina has always provided for the kids financially and hardly asked me anything. We always cover the bills 50-50, and I always covered her kids financially when she couldn't, which wasn't often, with no problem. Likewise, if I was ever short on money, she would send me far from what I actually needed and refuse to let me pay her back. Money was never an issue. The issue is time. Well, she just gave birth to my baby 8 months ago. A perfect baby girl who was the absolute apple of my eye. I didn't know I could love this so much. The problem is that it's grown increasingly obvious that I just want to spend time with my daughter. I'm barely home as it is. I work 6 days a week. Tina works from home. When I'm home, I'm literally just want to hang out with my daughter because I'm barely able to. I go to work at 5 a.m. and don't get home until 4:30 to 5 p.m. I only get 4-ish hours to hang out a day. I want to scoop my daughter up and just hang out with her. That's it. That's all I want. I'm already missing so much. But Tina's 2 sons every single day are asking me as soon as I get home to hang out with them, to go play pass with them, to go to the park with them, to go swimming or fishing or whatever else. And I keep getting irritated because dividing my time and not spending that time with my daughter is physically paining me. Well, Tina asked me last night what was going on because she said that she can no longer ignore the fact that I'm acting like I hate her sons. I told her that I don't hate them at all. I actually love them a great deal. But I can't ignore the fact that I truly have 0 desire to divide my time between them and our daughter, considering our daughter is growing like a weed and I'm already missing everything. She looked extremely hurt and said that her sons keep asking why I don't like them anymore, and she asked that I talk to them. I told her that I would eventually talk to them, but right now it would be nice if she could just explain to them that I'm trying to be a dad. She said, "Yeah, well, you seem to be forgetting that you played dad for 9 years before you had a baby, and now you're pushing them away like last week's garbage." She was getting snippy with me and visibly irritated at this point, so I just snapped and said, "I don't want to fucking take care of your kids right now." She started crying and walked away. I tried apologizing later and she wouldn't speak to me. I tried hugging her and she asked me not to touch her. She slept in the nursery. I went to work this morning. I just got home and they're gone. Most of their stuff is gone. There's a note on the table that says, "I will not jeopardize my older kids' mental health for the sake of your feelings. I will bring our daughter by to see you once a day and give you time with her and then leave again. We can work out a custody agreement later on when she's no longer breastfed. I wish you the best." I'm gutted. I called my buddy just to vent and cry or whatever. He said, "Well, isn't that what you wanted? Now you get time with your kid without distractions from kids that aren't yours." I don't know how to feel. I didn't mean I wanted them to leave, and I definitely didn't imply that I didn't love them anymore. She won't speak to me. She said, "I will not be answering texts unless they are about our daughter," and has not returned my numerous phone calls to fix this. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, man. You're a fucking dick. Like, you recognized your feelings, but you had 0 sympathy to think that you were in the wrong or anything. Like, her kids are 14 and 12, and you've been with them for 9 years. So that kid was 5 and 3. They only know you as a dad. Like, they've been, especially if they've been living with you full time.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of a piece of shit, dude. Like, you agreed to that when you started that relationship. You are agreed to be the fatherly figure for these kids. Like I said in the previous episode, when the kids live with you, you are agreeing that you will take on the parental role of your spouse's kids. Mm-hmm. So the fact that just because your blood daughter was born, I guess, and she's like actually yours, and you want to spend more time with her, like, I can understand there's the desire to have that, but you got to self-regulate and realize that you still have an important role with the other 2 kids, and you got to find a balance. What you did was pretty fucking shitty.
It was. And yeah, the friend is right. This is exactly what he asked for, and now he's really regretting it. I think some hurtful words that he used was your kids. I don't want to take care of your kids.
Yeah, dude, it's been 10 years, 9 years.
9 years. So that just shows the way you truly feel. Like if you're saying that in a heated argument, like
Yeah, and
that's how you've always thought.
He probably fucked himself. I don't think, if I was her, like, I wouldn't think there's a way coming back from that.
Yeah, exactly. Top comment, you're the asshole. Everyone is talking about you being their father figure for 9 years, but let's put it in plainer terms. Since they were 3 and 5 years old, you said every single day are asking me as soon as I get home to hang out with them, to go play pass with them, to go to the park with them, to go swimming or fishing or whatever else. These boys are 12 and 14. Your words imply that these are actions that you previously did. Now they are her kids and can fuck off? Buddy, haven't you ever heard, be careful what you wish for? You might get it. Pfft. Enjoy your time with your daughter.
Yeah. Careful what you wish for. Exactly. It's like another thing if, like, the kids are, like, 16, 15, and you've been around for 2 years and whatever, or even just recently, and, like, they're like, oh, all this stuff. But it's like, this is the shit you've been doing for the past 9 years. And just because you had another child who's actually technically yours, now you're obsessed with them. Like, yeah, dude, you're a piece of shit, man.
Yep. It's unfortunate, but
don't be surprised.
Yeah, your wish was granted.